Early life and background. Henrik Larsson was born on September 20, 1971, in Helsingborg, Sweden, to a family with deep roots in the working-class neighborhoods of the town. Larsson's upbringing was marked by a combination of passion for football and the challenges of growing up in a family where money was tight. His father, a bus driver, was supportive of his young son's football aspirations, and his mother worked at a local factory. Despite the financial struggles, the family's love of sport and close-knit atmosphere would shape Larsson's determined and humble character. Growing up in a multicultural part of Helsingborg, Larsson was introduced to football at an early age. Like many Scandinavian children, he played football on the streets and in local parks. But Larsson's exceptional natural talent quickly became apparent. He joined the youth system of the local club, Helsingborgs IF, where he developed his skills. Known for his speed, technical ability, and sharp footballing intelligence, Larsson was not just a gifted athlete, but also a player with a relentless work ethic, qualities that would characterize his career. By the time Larsson was a teenager, he was already turning heads. At 16, he was selected for Helsingborg's IF's senior team, marking the beginning of his professional career. His breakthrough into the first team was a significant moment in Swedish football, as he was widely seen as a prodigious talent with the potential to play at the highest level. Early career at Helsingborgs. IF Larsson's professional debut with Helsingborgs. IF came in 1989, when he was just 18 years old. Despite the club's modest standing in Swedish football at the time, Larsson's performances quickly made him a standout. His playing style was characterized by a deadly combination of speed, sharp finishing, and intelligent movement off the ball. It was clear that he was not just a striker but also a versatile forward, capable of creating opportunities for his teammates while maintaining a clinical edge in front of goal. Larsson's development at Helsingborgs IF continued at an impressive rate, and by the early 1990s, he was regarded as one of the brightest young talents in Swedish football. His ability to score goals in a variety of ways, whether through pace, technique, or opportunism, earned him praise from coaches and pundits alike. This period in Helsingborg saw him mature as a player, but it also laid the groundwork for his eventual move to a bigger club in a more competitive league. In 1992, Helsingborgs IF won the Swedish Cup, an achievement that helped put the club on the map and gave Larsson an opportunity to showcase his abilities on the national stage. Although Helsingborgs was not considered one of Sweden's elite clubs, the team's success in domestic football allowed Larsson to attract attention from larger European teams. Move to Feyenoord and further development. Larsson's performances in Sweden did not go unnoticed, and in 1993, he made the move to the Netherlands, joining Feyenoord. This move marked the beginning of a new chapter in Larsson's career, as he faced the challenge of playing in one of Europe's most competitive leagues. Feyenoord, a club with a rich history in Dutch football, was an ideal place for Larsson to develop further, with the club's emphasis on attacking football suiting his strengths as a forward. In his time at Feyenoord, Larsson developed into a more complete player, improving his tactical understanding of the game and honing his skills in a more structured environment. Although his time in the Netherlands was relatively short, spanning just 2 seasons, Larsson's performances at Feyenoord were enough to confirm his potential as an international football star. His performances in the Eredivisie were marked by his ability to create chances, his composure in front of goal, and his excellent movement off the ball. However, after 2 seasons with Feyenoord, Larsson felt that it was time to take the next step in his career. He moved to the Scottish Premier League, where he would eventually make his name as one of the greatest players in the history of both Celtic and Scottish football. Celtic FC. A legendary career. In 1997, Henrik Larsson joined Celtic FC, a move that would prove to be the defining moment of his career. Celtic, one of Scotland's 2 dominant clubs, was a team with passionate supporters and a rich history, but it had been struggling in European competitions. Larsson's arrival coincided with a period of rejuvenation for the club, and the Swedish striker quickly became the team's most important player. Larsson's impact at Celtic was immediate. He quickly adapted to Scottish football, a league known for its physicality and fast pace, and immediately began to demonstrate his goal-scoring prowess. His partnership with other top Celtic players, including the likes of Paul Lambert, John Hartson, and Lubomir Moravcik, turned Celtic into a dominant force in Scotland. Under the guidance of manager Wim Jansen, Celtic won the Scottish Premier League title in 1998, breaking Rangers' 9-year championship streak. Larsson was instrumental in this success, scoring goals and providing key assists throughout the season. Over the course of his 7 seasons at Celtic, Larsson's record was extraordinary. He won 4 Scottish Premier League titles and 2 Scottish Cups, while also becoming Celtic's all-time top scorer. His skill on the ball was exceptional. His ability to hold up play, bring teammates into the game, and his finishing in front of goal were second to none. Larsson's goal-scoring feats were matched by his unselfishness on the pitch, as he often dropped deep to create chances for others. One of the most defining moments of Larsson's time at Celtic came in 2003, when the team reached the UEFA Cup final. Although Celtic lost to Porto in the final, Larsson's performances in the tournament were exceptional, and his reputation as one of Europe's top strikers was solidified. His ability to perform on the big stage, including scoring goals in crucial Champions League and European fixtures, made him a hero for Celtic supporters. Barcelona. A new challenge. In 2004, after a truly iconic spell at Celtic, Larsson made the decision to move to Barcelona, one of Europe's most prestigious clubs. At Barcelona, Larsson faced a new set of challenges, including adapting to a team filled with superstars like Ronaldinho, Samuel Eto'o, and Lionel Messi. Despite being in the twilight of his career, Larsson proved that he still had much to offer at the highest level. Larsson's time at Barcelona was relatively short, lasting just 2 seasons, but his impact was profound. He was known for his intelligence and leadership in the dressing room, and despite not being a regular starter, he played an important role in Barcelona's 2005-2006 UEFA Champions League campaign. In the final against Arsenal, Larsson provided 2 crucial assists, one for Samuel Eto'o and one for Belletti, both of which helped Barcelona secure a historic 2-1 victory. Although he was not the focal point of the Barcelona attack, Larsson's experience, composure, and professionalism were invaluable to the club's success during that time. His contributions to Barcelona's European triumph cemented his place as one of Sweden's most respected footballers. Return to Helsingborg's and final years. After his time at Barcelona, Larsson returned to Helsingborg's IF in 2006, where he spent the final years of his playing career. He was welcomed back with open arms by the club and the local community, having always maintained strong ties to his hometown. His time back in Sweden saw him continue to play at a high level, even as he approached his mid-30s. Larsson eventually announced his retirement from professional football in 2009, bringing an end to an illustrious career that had spanned nearly 2 decades and seen him play at the highest levels of European football. Though his time in Sweden was marked by a return to a quieter life, Henrik Larsson left behind a legacy that would forever be etched in the history of Swedish football.